Hey y'all, it's Kadisha. I'm back with another video. Me and these shades, y'all, I do not know what the deal is, but this camera be giving me something. And I'm like, you don't need to wear the shades because it gives off a reflection. You gotta hold your head a certain way. But then I be liking how I be looking, so I was like, let me just wear it and I'm gonna hold my head a certain way. But anyway, I'm nosing because somebody right beside me and I can't be doing a video while somebody right beside me. Okay. Like, girl, you know. But I was reading this morning in John, and I've talked about this before. It was John 13. John 13. And so John is talking about like the miracles of God. I mean, miracles of Jesus. Well, I guess all the books talk about that. But John gives a little bit from a, I don't know, the way John said it is kind of like a little bit different. And so, where do we get our validation from? Who are we trying to please? And we just have to look ourselves in the mirror and ask that question and really sit with that question. Because I'm like, sometimes we do stuff for other people. And I'm not saying, like, I heard somebody say, like, you brush your teeth for somebody else, you know, because you can't smell your own breath. It's like, still brush your teeth now. Brush your teeth. That's not what I'm trying to say. But I'm trying to say, as like, are you trying to please people? And I guess that just goes back to people pleasing, because like I was reading in John about Jesus, and he's talking about like a lot of the people wanted to believe on Jesus and believe the miracles, but they were too scared of what other people may say, so they was basically wanting to please people versus God. And the reason to spark this video, you know, I always have a reason why something is sparking the video, is because I was talking to someone and they were saying how they get, and I don't know if the word is offended, but they feel some type of way with rejection. And I guess all of us do. I've come to the place, and not to say that I'm over the curve or like I don't struggle with anything, but I've come to the place where if somebody or something don't accept me, hey, your loss. Your loss. That's where I am. And it can kind of sound arrogant in a certain way, but it's just like, who are you trying to please? Are you trying to please the person right beside you that is going to be fickle, don't know what they even want to do in their own life? Or are you trying to please God, who is the creator, who knows everything, who knows your life from start to finish? Like, what are you trying to do? Because of course, at the end of the day, at the end, what is my friend says, at the beginning, middle, and end of the day, you're going to be, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know the word I'm looking for, but you're going to be, you can insert it right here. You're basically going to fall short. You're going to fall short, and you're not going to be happy. That's the word I'm looking for, but I can't think about it. But I'm not going to drag this video on. I just want us to make sure that we're not pleasing people more than we're trying to please God, or feeling a certain type of way because we get rejected by someone, and the Lord has already called you. So we have to get back to knowing who we are. And I guess that's what it all lies, or it all comes to. It's like knowing your identity in Christ, because that's the only way you're going to be able to stand against anybody. Like David, you know, David went to Goliath and like, who do you think you are, sir? Who do you think you are? And it's because he knew who he was. And I'm not saying we should walk around with our nose in the air, of course not, but it's just like, when something goes against what you know is right, you got to choose to please God more than people. And the Lord has convicted me and like gave me the boldness and courage to do it, because sometimes it is like, well, let me just go with the flow, let me just be quiet, it ain't that bad. And it's just like, but God is not pleased with it. So it's like, if I'm doing something to upset my God, that hurts me more in the long run than pleasing somebody for a moment who's going to change from day to day. And we just got to get with that. We got to get with it. And hey, I don't know what else to say. I'm through. I'm finished. But just a question that I think all of us needed to hear. It's just like, am I trying to please God, or am I trying to please people? And if the answer is I'm trying to please people, then I need to get in right standing so that I am pleasing the Lord and not worried about so much what other people are thinking. Because the thing is, once they see you pleasing the Lord or see you following after the Lord, they're gonna be asking you, what you doing that for? Or why are you doing this? Or why are you so blessed? Or why this? And then you be able to give God the glory. And because this isn't about us. This isn't about like, okay, I'm doing this so I can get blessings from God. Like, that's gonna come. But it's just like your life is gonna look a little different when you're pleasing God versus when you're trying to please man. Just FYI. So thank you so much for watching this video. Like I always say, sa cambio que quieres ver en otros. Until next time, bye.